Hello again, this is Vildra. I am back, and for this session I bought the last 2 packs that I didn't have, and that was spa day and fitness stuff. And I found wood for the house, for the exterior. And that made my day really, because I was so unhappy with how it looked. I had a hard time deciding which color to choose, which swatch. I ended up choosing the paler one, but I will change it to the other one later when I do the screenshots. There was a lot of things I changed when I did the screenshots. It had been another couple of days before I did those, and I saw things I didn't like. But I switch out a lot of things here now because I really wanted to use some new stuff. So the bathroom upstairs gets a facelift immediately with new stuff. New bathtub, new shower, new sink, new toilet. I keep the color on the walls and the floor. That shower there is the one I switch in downstairs when I do the screenshots, and a matching sink or 2. And I already removed the bathtub, I think. I will go with the light beigeish color here upstairs. There goes the funky lights and the weird carpeting. I think I will switch out the floor here. I wanted a lighter floor. I'm not sure I had put some in before. I didn't see. It all goes very fast here. I had forgotten to take out the ceiling on the terrace. Here are the murals. I had 2 murals and I didn't know which one to pick, so I put them both up, but they really decay fast. So if you don't want them and you download this house, you can take them out. But I thought they were really awesome and colorful. There will be a long session of cluttering now, I think. I'm going through the catalog and I am gathering clutter. I found this shelf with leashes on, and since this is a family that has a dog, I thought it would be nice. I've tried to put in everything you need for pets in the house. Excuse me. The TV room, I needed to swap out. I used one of the new coffee tables. I will switch that one out later as well when I do the screenshots to not a new one, but a black one with a glass top. And I will switch out these couches, I think, but I'm betting something came up and I went to do something else. Yes, I found that little one and thought, hey, it might be useful in the hallway. You need to sit somewhere to tie your shoes. So I found a nice swatch for that one with purple in it. I hope this sound doesn't go through. My my computer is scanning my hard drives. It is that time of day. Deciding on a wall color, and it's gonna be something in purple since I picked that seat. Don't want purple going upstairs, so I want wood paneling. But then it's one room downstairs, so it all gets overwritten. But it will go back purple soonish, as soon as I've decided on what wood color to use in the stairwell. And I think I will pick the one that I later also put on the outside of the house in the screenshot session, which I didn't record. I thought I recorded the changes, but I didn't, as it turned out. Finding the purple again for the rest of the hallway, and finishing upstairs as well. Starting on the downstairs bathroom now, I think. I'm gonna keep that toilet. I'm just gonna make the wood part a bit darker later. But these sinks I put in, they will go. It's the same ones I used in the last build, so there was new stuff, and I just wanted to use some of the new things that I got in new packs. I also chose walls and floors from the, I think it's from Spa Day, and I will change that as well when I do the screenshots. Not the actual tiling, but the color. I will go with the cream walls with a dark brown stripe, and I will go with the dark brown flooring as well. That fits with the sinks and the shower I put in, which are very dark brown wood. And also I built a vanity in this bathroom because there was no room in the bedroom, so I felt it fit better, and for some reason I made it dark brown from start. I think I looked at the walls at that dark brown stripe. Here I'm gathering clutter, lots of it. This is the first part, the first session of the two I did for this last part, and I edited it earlier, and I didn't cut out as much from the footage as I did in the last part. This was a 2 or 3 hour session, I think, and the second one was a 5 hour session, or more, almost 5.5 hours, that I cut down to 1 hour 20 minutes. It looks very it looks very jumpy because I go a lot back and forth, and this is not sped up as much as the first video was, but I've cut out a lot of scrolling in catalog and the cluttering later on, as you will see. But I followed the same pattern as I did in the first build. I find something that looks interesting, and then I just place it. And there's a lot of cluttering going on here. I will fill a couple of bookcases later, and I build a vanity, and then there's the kitchen clutter. So there will be much cluttering and looking at new stuff. I should have edited out a lot more here instead of maybe other things that I did. It's hard to know how it will look when you speed it up, but it felt like endless cluttering. I found a toy car there that I sized up, and I decided later to build a garage because this lot is not in the center of Brindleton Bay. It's a bit off, so it felt like the people here, they probably drive, both parents. And like I said in the first part, they have, it's two parents with a toddler girl and a child boy. Found the awesome chandelier there. I really love that, and I wanted it in the stairwell since it's open down to the entry floor. Time to switch out the couches, and then I found a bench, of course, and I thought it would be nice to have a bench by the grill area. So I did that. In between, back to the couches. The old ones go. I didn't really like them. And I decided on that one. Things will change here. I changed the color of the coffee table and the fireplace when I did the screenshots and made them black. Because I'm going to put in some bookcases soon. Not these ones. Those I will use in another spot. But I will put in some bookcases soon. And the wood in those just didn't match the coffee table. And it annoyed me. And that color of the fireplace, it wasn't quite satisfactory either. I will change it to black here at some point and then change it back, but I will change it back to black when I do the screenshots. These are the bookcases, and that wood is too light to fit with the coffee table. So the color of those I will also change when I do the screenshots. They will be the opposite. The wood color will be on the sides, and the shelves and cupboards will be black. And I also moved them. I did that off camera because I put up 2 more bookcases. I wanted some to divide the 3 parts of the room, and I saw that they weren't lined up, and so I moved these 2 bookcases and all the clutter with it, and I did that deliberately off camera because it took a lot of time. But it's kind of hard with this huge room and it's extra hard because one wall is all windows, and so you can't it would ruin the feel of the room to put up walls, so that was out of the question. That painting I just put up will also go. I think it's still there when I do the screenshots, but I took it out before I saved it to my library, so it won't be in the gallery once I upload it there. But since there's 3 distinct areas in this big room, there's the seating area, and then there's the play area for the kids, because the kids stuff are really bulky, and I couldn't fit the stuff in the toddler room. And then there's the kitchen and dining area, and I wanted to sort of divide them without closing off by putting up walls, so I used bookcases as room dividers. And these ones, I like these ones because the shelves are mostly empty, so it gives you a lot of room for clutter. But it takes time, and this is the first take, so I didn't edit out the cluttering as much because I didn't know that the second session would be 5.5 hours long. Maybe I should have revisited this footage and cut out more of the cluttering. I don't know if I said so, but there is no CC in this build. I think I used stuff from most of the packs, but there is no CC, but there is move objects, and there is I used the unlock cheat for the career entitlements, the special items you get from ranking up your careers. And there are also a few debug items, not many, but a few. So you definitely need move objects for this build if you want to download it. This lot is 40 by 40, I think, and I picked it solely because of the view, I think. And the name of the estate is Chateau Frise, and I put it in a modern house. The name doesn't really fit anymore, but And I started building in Hindquarter Hideaway, which is a smaller lot, as you might have seen in the first video. But that is not where we are. We are at Chateau Frise. But this view, since this house has so many terraces, the view is stunning from the terraces. And the cluttering never ends, it seems. Ah, there, finally. No. Those little pesky cacti. Now then. No. Perfectionist. It has to be perfect. And then I have to move it all, but you won't have to see that. I got rid of that rug because I thought it was too dominant. I wanted something colorful and preferably orange, but that rug was so dominant. So I'm looking for something else because it's kind of green and orange. I like that together. And in the dining area, there is both green and orange in the rug. And that rug and the toilet chair, that is what set the coloring for the entire kitchen. So I made an orange kitchen. Again, I can't believe I'm not an orange person. And I'm throwing out all sorts of new stuff that I haven't seen just to see what it looks like. And most of it goes away again. Here I found a rug at least. And I kind of like that one. Rummaging through a catalogue as usual and picking stuff that seems useful. I can't believe I'm so desperate for wall hangings. There are hardly any walls. They're stone tablets or whatever they are. I really like those. But the middle one there, it's really dark in color. So I think I will lose it after a while and only stick with the other two. And eventually, when I do screenshots, I will move them because I'm going to make a decorative wall there with a very green patterned wallpaper. Finding random stuff and throwing it up on the walls. I find it very hard when I find something I think is cute or looks good. I have a very hard time not using it, finding a place for it, and going through the clutter catalog is it can take some time because there's so much stuff. Another thing I will change when I do the screenshots is that I will tile the entire corner there, which I forgot to do when I redid the kitchen here. Throwing out all sorts of stuff here. Most of it will go again. There will be no bar in this build. And there will be no gym. And my favorite chairs in the corner, they will not last. Favorite items, I think I used those in the Scandinavian build as well. Find a nice lamp, and it comes in purple. I sized it down here, I think, because it was hanging too low. I sized up the paintings instead. Those are paintings my sim made. I made loads of paintings and uploaded to my library. If anyone is interested, I can upload them to the gallery as well. But I figured most Sims paint at some point, so you probably have them already. Those lights will go as well, the ones over the painting. Oh, there goes the middle one already. And here I changed the table and the open fireplace to black instead. And I will change them back later in this video, but I will go back to black, and also the bookcases to black when I do the screenshots. Here's the second divider. I will adjust it a bit, but you can see they're really off. They're not aligned at all. Now I moved the white ones, but they're still not aligned. So I will move the other two later. And that hideous thing will go black, the cat furniture, and go underneath the staircase. Wanted new chairs, a new chair in the bedroom, and I picked one there. Now I'm building the vanity, and that means the bathtub has to go because there's a door, I realize. I think I will have to move when I switch out the shower, has to be turned in the other direction. So I think I will have to move the hampers and the whatnots. This cluttering, I think I cut out. I think I'll show you the very start of it. And then it's almost ready. That was, it took a long time. But it turned out nicely. I put some stuff on the sinks as well, but I cut that out since I'm not keeping the sinks. Looking through catalog, I thought I cut this out. That was a mistake keeping it in. It was lots of fun stuff in that new pack. Well, there's some random pictures in the laundry room there on the wall. I will take them out. I thought I might use them somewhere, but I didn't. Still rummaging through catalog. Found a nice vase there. And the bamboo, I really like the bamboo. I put it in several places. I think I put 2 in the bedroom there, master bedroom, and also some by the stairwell. And I think I have some outside as well. And in the study. I really like the bamboo. I may have overused it, but most of the things that I have with plants is they take up so much space, and you can't put them close to the wall because they'll stick out through windows or walls. But those were really good, and also the planters I found here that I put in the windows here. I sized them up once, and they look really nice. Add some greenery, and you can see them from the outside as well. This, as I said in the last video, this build will have no curtains because it just doesn't fit. Oh, I've finished cluttering these bookshelves. Now I cut that out as well. A little cluttering in the upstairs bathroom. I think I didn't do that much there. I put that thing in and rub it in the ducky, and maybe some soap on the sink. New lights and new mirror from the new packs. I tried to use as much as possible from the new packs because it's new items. Now I'm going to switch out all the counters. And it was really annoying because it took me quite a while to figure out that the corner piece closest to the sliding doors, it doesn't fit. If you see, it's narrower than the counter. And I figured out that it's because when you place the counters on the grid, they kind of go into the wall for a bit, and then it fits. But I had freestanding counters, and those were wider than the corner piece. So I will switch that corner closest to the sliding doors out when I do the screenshots, and I will put in one of those rounded counters instead. It looks maybe it looks weird, but at least it's the right width. I cut out most of the cluttering there, but well, you saw me gather it. It took a while. I wanted to spare you that. And that little cabinet again, I really like it. It's cute. And I think it fit. It was also dark brown and matching. And what's happening now? A new light. I really like those. Oh, another thing I did, I just remembered when I took screenshots, was I think I put a candlestick on the mantelpiece, and I put, there will be other chairs instead of those beige ones next to the fireplace, and a side table and a light. Okay, I have to move the washing machines because I wanted counters and it didn't fit otherwise. I put the clutter on some shelves. Oh gosh, it's jumpy. It's my usual disorganization by finding stuff and then immediately jumping somewhere to place them. I only did a little clutter in here. Now for the walk-in closet. I tried not to go overboard with it compared to the Scandinavian house build. Lost a light. Found it again. I put some of the discs I kept and I put them on top of the other lights because it went too dark. Here's the office space. I will switch out that window towards the terrace for a glass door from Spa Day when I do the screenshots, and the other window gets a curtain, which is the only curtain in this house. Cluttering bookshelves, cluttering a little in the kids' rooms. Those headphones, I think I only keep the other headphones in the other room, but they're debug items. And that clutter on the floor is also a clutter item. I had to remove that because it blocked the chair, so the sim couldn't sit. And I will switch the furniture around in this room as well. I will shift places with that little crafting table and the bed when I do the screenshots. I don't remember why. There was some issue. Yes, I know what the issue was. The door was behind the stairs and you couldn't open it. So I had to shift them around. Finishing off in the kitchen. And there will be more tiles. And fixing some stuff on the terrace. I made changes here as well. I put in a monstrous toy thingy here in a bit, which I removed when I did the screenshots because it kind of stuck up on top of the fences and the half walls, this one, and it looked like it was a carnival. I will take out the monkey bars and the rocket play thing. Now I'm building a sandpit. And I used the sand that says you can build sandcastles with. I don't know if it works, but supposedly it does. Now I will build a garage, and I had to bring the car close to the sim to see how much I should size it up or down. And I had to adjust some rocks here. They were sticking in. I later decided to remove the roof, but those wood beams or whatever bars, I really like those. You will probably see me change the color here, but I will change it back to this brown when I did the screenshots. And I will also keep the back wall in brick, and I will keep the sides white, because the dark brown and the white looks really good together. some grey on the floor. And finally I can use that wall hanging, not an organ. I put in a pumpkin table and a flower arrangement table and a woodworking table and some other little knickknacks I found. And fixing with the roof. Removing it and changing color there. That will change back though, because it looked a bit pale. I found those things in the, I don't know if they were debug items. They couldn't hang on the wall, so I just put them on the floor, the rake and the shovel. Putting in some art and the second seating area. There are many seating areas in this build. All the paintings need something for the hallway. Found something. And a light up here. Orange, of course. And another seating area. There are so many nice chairs and tables. I couldn't resist. I'm painting for the study, and now I'm filling out the rocks with smaller rocks and plants. Fencing. There was a fence on the picture I saw actually. And the white flowers, of course. And a pond. I gotta have a pond. A small one. That ball thingy is from Spa Day, I think. Decided to use the cypress trees in pots here. Kind of like that. And on the terrace I settled for cacti, a whole row. I think I completed the row when I did the screenshots on the other side of the gate. Some hedges, so it looks nice from the front. The fence isn't very pretty, but it looks like the fence I saw on the picture, and that was on the terrace on the ceiling. Finishing up here. I couldn't resist the flowers, of course. But I'm finishing up here. So I'm putting in the last lights and whatnots. We're closing in on the screenshots, so I will round this off now. You can download it from the gallery. My origin ID is Vildra. You can follow me on Twitter at Vildra Gaming YT. If you liked it, I hope you will like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time. Do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time. Do you remember? Can I take you there? You're all I need. Can I take you there? Can I take you there? searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright, they look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? You're all I need.
Can I take you there? Can I take you there?
Take you there.